debate online whether or not advancing yourself from level 80 to 90 is worth the materials. So as you may know, it takes about, let's see, 164? Yeah, 164 EXP books and 656,000 more, which is a lot. It's a huge commitment to make, and we're gonna do it today. And you guys get to see it at my expense to see if it's worth doing or not. So before I get into that, I'm just gonna show off my Xiao here. I got a Jade Wing Spear, level 90, rank 1 refinement. Got really lucky on that pull. Got that months ago on accident. So that was pretty cool. That was a nice welcome surprise. For artifacts, so nothing too crazy here. An ammo damage goblet. Attack on the sands, and the reason I go for this is because my energy, I've luckily got a good amount of energy recharge, 120%, which I think is a good comfy spot for him. So not a whole lot of problems generating energy. I mean, in fact, most things don't live long enough to get through the whole burst sequence. So for constellations, I am at C6. Xiao was my first character at C6. I thought the character was cool, you know, ever since I heard about him. It came at a cost, and I wouldn't recommend anyone spend that kind of money unless you just really, you know, you're in the position where you can do so comfortably, I guess. I think he's perfectly fine at C0. I mean, at the most, I mean, C1 really helps him out because it gives him an extra charge of wind cycling. For talents, I'm maxed out on normal attack. For wind cycling, I'm at 11. Bane of all evil, 11. The only thing stopping me from advancing these further are the weekly mats, and I don't know when I'm gonna get it. I've tried it for a while now, and no luck. So who knows when that'll show up? But when it does, I'll upgrade it. But yeah, that's about it. So I'm gonna test at Abyss 12.1 because, as everyone knows, Abyss 12.1 has those ridiculous geo mishaps with lots and lots of HP. So these will be great test subjects. We're gonna do some normal attacks. I'm gonna try to avoid any kind of buffs whatsoever. So we're just gonna go in with a battery. It should work. I'm gonna run Xiao, Zhongli, and Jean. And that's pretty much it. And for the second team, I'm not gonna do a whole playthrough. We're just gonna run that first half real quick. So I'm gonna avoid a buff card, so I'm just gonna do defense. That way we can get a more accurate look at what we're dealing with here. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna pop up shield. So around 5,000 to 6,000 charge attack, and that's with zombie shield. Let's go another round of shield real quick. That almost went down. Get some back here. Go ahead and take him out. Send me flying. You just gotta love this shield. That's awesome. What a great character. Alright, so we completed our run. Let's do this. This is gonna hurt really bad. I'm gonna use these blue books first. Alright, that took up to 85. Now the rest. Damn, we're gonna have to waste the book, which is unfortunate, but that's alright. There we go, level 90. Those are the stats we're sitting at right now. I think, from what I can tell, we've gained about at least 100 attack. So, yeah, everything looks good. Let's run it again. Let's see the increase. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be much. But let's see. Okay, so going to get with defense buff again, just cause don't want damage increase right now. Hey, oh, still got hit. I really wish I could see the damage. Right now the camera is not doing me any favors here. See what we're getting on, I think the normal attacks are about the same. Get the shield up real quick. Now we've come to the conclusion. Was it worth it? Was it worth all the Mora and all the EXP books that I put into it? I didn't really do a whole lot of math because, I mean, it was just kind of all over the place. From what I could tell looking over the footage, I gained about 7 to 10% extra damage. I noticed my plunge attacks were hitting about 3,000 more damage, I think somewhere around there. Not a huge noticeable increase on anything else. So, was it worth it? I mean, not really. It's alright. That's about it. That's that's the conclusion. It's okay. If you want to spend it, go ahead. Is it necessary? Definitely not. In my opinion, I would rather use those books towards raising other characters. But hey, the choice is yours, right? So I hope that helped. Maybe help you guys out there decide whether or not to do it. Thanks for watching.